Hi there. Good day. I said good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
I'm Lou Gallagher.
Corvette Ronnie.
Nice to be with you for Men Are So Smart.
Woo!
We appreciate all the emails and the feedback that we're getting. Thank you for enjoying our little video casts, if you will. We're constantly working to make them better for you in hopes that not only will you share them with friends you think might enjoy the program, but for that matter, become a subscriber. That means even more to us. It's very important
That
that
would
you
be wonderful.
understand how YouTube works. Now, on today's show, I found this article and I thought, this goes on all the time. Guitarist sues to stop use of Jefferson Starship band name. Sacramentan Craig Chiquiso is asking a judge to prevent a new iteration of Jefferson Starship from using the name in a federal lawsuit filed on Thursday, the 27th, in San Francisco. The suit states this, that the band's members agreed to retire the Jefferson Starship name in 1985 after founding member Paul Kantner left the group. Some members later formed a group called Starship, which recorded the hit, which I know is Corvette Ronnie's favorite song of all time. We built this city. Hey, we built this city on rock and roll, Jack.
Not a fan.
Not a fan. There's so many things that are going on in this story.
Yeah. Oh, way. Lots of stuff.
And when you cut through all of that crap, what happens is monies are at the root of any problem. And whenever you see a story like this, you should always try and follow the money. This would not be a lawsuit if there was no money involved.
No.
Guitarist Craig Chiquiso is saying the band's members agreed to retire the Jefferson Starship name in 1985 after the founding member left the group. They used the name for several years, but that right ended when Kantner died in 2016.
So, here's my thought. I mean, it happens. The Beach Boys. We just saw the Beach Boys, and how many members were in there? Just one.
Well, the one that was propped up.
Mike Love.
Right. And he had a hat on.
But he is a founding member of the Beach Boys.
True.
So I think he's got a little in-class privilege where he can use the name. And the last time I saw him, by the way, they had two original Beach Boys.
Propped up.
Propped up. And so it's, the first time should have been just called the Beach Boy.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah, the Beach Boy and his boys or something.
Yeah.
But at least the last time there were two, so it technically was the Beach Boys. But, my wife and I will go see lots of tribute bands. One of the, just as an example, we saw Chicago Tribute Authority. And they are a very, very good tribute band. They do, obviously, Chicago songs. And Chicago, when they first came out, was called Chicago Transit Authority.
Mm-hmm.
And so they kind of did a little play on that.
But they make no bones about it.
They make absolutely no bones that nobody in that band is an original member or ever affiliated with the band Chicago. But they do their music as well as Chicago does. They play like an album version of the songs, and they do them very, very well. Their singer has a very unique voice that is much like, it escapes me right now.
Perry from Journey?
No, the Chicago singer.
Peter Cetera.
Peter Cetera has a very Peter Cetera-like voice, and they pull it off. So, and we didn't pay Chicago money to go see him, so it's a win-win.
Yeah. Well, we also experienced a band called Led Zeppelin.
Oh, yes, we did.
I think we should address that.
Wow, and they were they actually, I think they take it to a whole new level because not only do they sound note for note like Led Zeppelin, but if you squint a little bit,
Mhm.
you would think you're looking at the band Led Zeppelin. The lead singer has a lot of Robert Plant wardrobe things. They play very authentic equipment. So the guitars and the amplifiers were Led Zeppelin-ish.
They reproduce that sound.
It was, wow, it really was. And unfortunately, we'll never see Led Zeppelin, the real Led Zeppelin, play as a group again. And so these guys are the next best thing, if not the only thing right now.
Well, unless you're snotty, and I've known my share of people like that, and I know of which I speak, and I'll tell you why. For many years, I was in charge of booking bands for a local nightclub here in Sacramento, actually in Roseville. And when a band would become available, and we're talking about in the, say, $5,000 range, a band like Tower of Power can't play for $5,000. They might be more like $75,000 or $10,000 to have them come in. But look at how many people are in the band.
Yep.
But here's my point. When you put on somebody from yesteryear, and I'll give you an example, Dave Mason. Now, many of you won't even know who that person is. But
only you know, and I know.
Yeah. And then you want to hear like a big artist like Eddie Money, and you expect that he's going to have his band. With bands like Led Zeppelin, people pass away.
Yeah.
You don't always get all of the original members. It's just not possible. Mm-hmm. And to be snotty about it is like, well, why don't you just appreciate that the glass is half full?
Right.
These bands, unless they just suck, you know what, Ron? You go to that Dixon Mayfair every year. Tell me of some of the bands that you've seen there, like Paul Revere and the Raiders.
No, we saw War.
Okay.
We saw Pablo Cruz.
Okay.
And Pablo Cruz was, except for the bass player, was the original band. And they were very good. They played all three of their hits.
Well, see that, yeah, all three of them. See, that's what I'm talking about. Well, it's Pablo Cruz, but that's not all the whole band.
And it really wasn't, but they filled in pretty admirably.
Come on.
Yeah.
Things happen. Number one, as I mentioned, people pass away. Number two, there is constant infighting inside of a band. Take it from two guys,
first-hand experience,
who were in the same band for 40 years.
Yeah.
You grow tired of things.
Yeah.
And just some things never change, and some people just, I don't know, they go in different directions.
Hey, we made it longer than the Beatles, but not quite as long as the Stones.
Right, and we had almost as many hits.
Yes.
We did have that hit that went to number 41. It's called Second Time Around.
Yes.
But it never made the top 40 charts, and so we didn't make any money.
Yeah. So.
All right, so that's what we're saying. You know what? There's constantly going to be this problem. You're not always going to be able to have all the same members.
Don't be a snob.
Please, there's lots of reasons why this takes place. Go out, enjoy, support live music. There is nothing like the feel of going to an outdoor concert on a warm spring night. Nothing like it.
It's the best.
Don't be snotty.
It's the best.
All right, so there you go. We'll see you the very next time on your show. We do this for you. No, we do this for us.
Yeah.
Men are so smart. We'll see you next time.
Bye.